What's up, y'all? So we'll start off another one. I want to talk about OJ. I'm gonna talk about OJ and do I believe OJ did what he did? No, I don't. And I'm not somebody who just likes to be different or say something that's controversial or anything. No, I feel it in my heart about what I say is the truth. No, and I don't abide by that my truth shit. The truth is the truth. That my truth garbage came, about 10 years ago, damn near, I don't know, but it's stupid. So I am aware that a lot of these toy soldier kind of like, celebrity faces. I'm well aware of MK Ultra. I'm well aware of brainwashing and hypnotism. I'm well aware of psychotropics and stuff like that, and I'm aware of all of these things. And when you have to have information like gematria to understand how, just like with Michael Jackson, how the Jesuit order, the Catholic Church, the Pope, not really so much the Catholic Church, but the Pope, the Jesuits, the FBI, the CIA, the Vatican, all of these type of, you kind of see where I'm going, the CIA, they have these things. A lot of them don't really know much about it, and if they do, they know that gematria, numbers and letters, they play a huge part in how these things pay tribute to the past. So with that being said, I understand it on that deep of a level. And so when I come up to the surface and just ask a basic question, hey Charles, man, do you think OJ killed his wife and that dude? No. I don't think nobody would trade in a life of being completely obscured from the public eye for that long, going through prison. I don't see the deal in that. I don't think in there he has some type of lavish lifestyle or anything like that. I just don't see the point of him being okay with that or anything like that. No, I do believe that this was, these catastrophic events that happen, and it's always broadcast. I've listened to interviews with people who were around it during that time saying that in some places that you would never think, like they said at one time, like Chris Broussard and Chris Parker said at one time they remember watching the finals of an NBA game and they actually put the OJ thing like split screen with the game, an NBA finals game. It was crazy. So I am very aware of how they use these things to shape the minds of the masses, and I'm sorry for moving the camera around a lot. I'm sorry. I'm itching, the mosquitoes, blah, blah, blah. So forgive me. But no, I don't believe OJ did these things. I do believe that somebody had to pay the price, and I do believe it's ritualistic. You could trace these things back to the Kabbalah, to those type of things, that this was something that had to be done to pay commemorance to the gods of old, and these different things, that these different psychological programs that they have to run on the masses. This is why they call it a rabbit's hole, because you can start talking about one thing and then just venture off into a whole. I don't do that. I understand that, man, y'all have like thousands of layers to each and every one of these quote unquote conspiracy theories, and y'all sit back. Who is y'all? The Jesuit order, the CIA, the FBI, all these different alphabet, the Pentagon. You get where I'm going. They're all working in cahoots to keep the masses deaf, dumb, and blind, because I'm somebody who understands, man, if you leave humanity alone, if you let up for 1 second, humanity will do things that are just basic common sense that could really heal the planet. So that's why you have to keep hammering them with dumb things, movies, drama, pandemics, all these different things. They have to keep these things going in rotation. So that's what I don't believe that at all. I believe that was a psyop, and I believe that OJ, unfortunately for him, was, you look at the movie Naked Gun, 33 and a blah blah blah, all that Freemasonry symbolism. These things. There is no other way to live life. I always say there is nothing in this world that is free flowing. These people, the Jesuits, they derive from the Templar. For anybody who's played the game Assassin's Creed Rogue, that is the perfect video game that's the perfect example of how long this stuff been going on, since the days of the Crusades and pirates. You know what I'm saying? It's that ancient. Where they gathered up all these artifacts from around the world, black magic, witchcraft, you name it. And I told my friend, man, there are people, there are scientists that have never seen the light of day. Their only existence is to experiment things and just be scientists, find ways to break through. All these different, what they say is like, I think, shout out to Terrence Howard too, because he was like, bro, there's something like, it's something that they don't even have the aircraft for it. Just like some things about, like, I think water or something, like, I don't know if we don't even have the technology to go that far down without the water just crushing whatever it is that we're riding in. It's the same thing with space. There's not a suit or anything that can hold back that type of radiation where you'll just burn up. So you have people like that who decode the Bible. They manipulate the Bible. I'm somebody who do believe the Bible is something that, and what this has to do with OJ is that these are things that, like I said, you have people that their intelligence level is on just a whole different level, right? And if you talk to them about, hey man, did you hear about that thing with OJ? They'll be like, what? Like, who are you talking? What does that matter? And somebody would be like, well, man, it was all over the news. They looking at you like that. If you're somebody that says, hey man, let's start a civilization with the Bible. The powers that be, these organizations I told you about, along with the Quran and stuff, they know that there is no power in these books. I'm going to say it again. There is no power in the Bible. There is no power in the Quran. There is no power in none of these artifacts. The Bible, oh man, King James 16:11 Bible, man, I don't, man, look. There's always a greater amount of evil that pass through people, because, like, we're vessels. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, like, energy doesn't die; it just goes to something else. That's what I believe about. People say, man, what is it? The presidency? Is it this? Is it that? And there's nothing gonna change that. It's a spiritual war. And unfortunately for us, as just fleshly people, there's nothing we can do, because they've done a great job at just turning most of the population into guinea pigs. So the spiritual aspect of it is taken out. You guys know about, and I'm going off on a jag, but, you guys know about them blocking out the stars. Just simple things like gardening. These things are outlawed or tampered with, because it don't take a lot for humans to be satisfied and understand that they have to behave on a certain level spiritually, so that the rest of the rest, people that they come around, they understand, like, oh, okay, so this is how I'm supposed to behave. Yeah, so yeah, no, I don't think I don't think OJ did any of these things. I believe it was a psyop. So thank you guys for listening to me. I'm out.